My dear awesome friends, all of my viewers, welcome back. Today I am in a mood of very simple quiz. In terms of area, which is the largest country? I know every one of us know that Russia is the largest country. Then question number 2, in terms of area, what is the India's position? India is the 7th largest country in the world. Everybody know Russia is the largest country, and Russia is followed by Canada, China, then USA, Brazil, Australia, and then number 7th is our beloved India. India has 3.29 million square kilometer area in total. Then number 4 question, I should ask you, if you consider the area of the agricultural land, which country has the largest agricultural land? I think many of us cannot answer this. Let me tell you, again, India should be proud of it. India is the top country in terms of having largest agricultural land. And India possesses 1.76 million square kilometer of arable agricultural land. And if you consider the total area of India of 3.29 square kilometer, it is about 58%. No other country in the world can boast of having this large portion of the arable land. India is proud of it. And after getting independence, after successful implementation of all the 5-year plans by successive governments, India has increased its capacity of dam and irrigation land, also increased in the manifold, and along with availability of the high yielding seeds, fertilizer, pesticides, herbicides, India's farm output has increased a lot, and from a major food importer country, India has converted now into food exporter country. It's a quantum jump in few decades. But most surprising irony is that despite of this economic development, if you consider global hunger index, India's position is 101 in total 116 countries. I know it seems to be unbelievable to you. You may be suspicious about it, but you may be suspicious regarding the method of calculating these things, because sometimes there might be some biasness, the method in which the global body is calculating it. They might be calculating it without going to the rural area and without getting sufficient data. But even then, if some results has come out, definitely there is something reality in it. We must not forget it. And this is also a fact. The many people in India live below the poverty line. What is below the poverty line? As per the recent definition of BPL, the person whose earning is less than 27,000 Indian rupee in a rural area per annum, or less than 33,000 Indian rupee into urban area per annum is defined as BPL. Once upon a time, in the decade of 90, the percentage of BPL used to be around 45% of the total population. And successively, after the development, it has been increased. In 2012, it was 22% of the total population. And now, in the very recent result, 2019, it is about 10%. Another method of calculation by Government of India, it shows around 6.7%. But as per Wikipedia, it is 10%. Anyway, 10% is also a significant growth in terms of the development. But in a country of 1.4 billion, if you consider this 10%, even this figure is more in terms of the number of the people who are suffering. And as per our humanity, we cannot tolerate the deprivations of the large number of the people. We must try our effort to uplift them. Now the question is how? How can we uplift the condition of the BPL? There are many ways. I think the first and the foremost way of upliftment of these poor people is their education and healthcare. If we give proper education to our people, definitely their quality will be improved. I know some of you might correlate the educations with prospect of getting job. But education is not only the prospect of getting job. The educated person becomes less vulnerable to be cheated by the powerful lobby or a powerful political group. For political group, the poverty might be the asset because the poor people might become their constant vote bank and they purposefully do not want their upliftment internally because their effort for misguiding the people might be ineffective for educated people. And another thing is the healthcare I told. You know, health is wealth. The more healthy the populations are, they can impart more productivity in all the economic activity. Number two, rapid industrialization and infrastructure development. That will be effective. Though India has the large portion of the arable land, but even then there are some scope of increasing land. Even then there are some portion of the people who do not have any land. And with proper land reform, we can convert many vested land of government to distribute those poor persons and helping them with proper irrigation and getting the credit for purchase of high yielding seeds, fertilizer, herbicide, pesticide. They can help for the productivity in those erstwhile barren lands. Number three, we should take care of population control. India is definitely improving, but many times due to the rate of population increase, the some portion of the benefit is getting eaten away by internal consumption. We don't have any opportunity to export our commodities. If we can adopt a principle of 2 child. That is quite necessary for the sustainable growth of the population. We can effectively feed our country and we can grow. Number 4, there must be a cultural development first. We need to control our corruption. Corruption is quite rampant in our country. It is not a matter of poor or rich. It is not a matter of educated and uneducated. Whoever is getting opportunity, they are indulging themselves in corruption. It doesn't depend upon education or not having education. It depends upon our mentality, our culture. So we need all-round cultural development. Number 5, many times I observe that farmers are compelled to throw away their farm product, be it a tomato, be it a potato. Why they are throwing? Because they are not getting the proper price. But at the same time in the market, we are getting those commodities in a very high price. So what is the mystery? The mystery is that in the supply chain management, there are some middlemen who are reaping the benefit of this. If we can abolish this middleman, in that case, farmer will have an opportunity to sell their product at the higher rate. And at the same time, the consumer can get those products very cheaper rate. So, my dear friend, if we can sincerely adopt this type of principle and our system of administration punish the person who indulge or involved in the corruption, definitely we can get improvement in coming years. And I hope in the next 10 years our country will be developed in such a way that there might not be any percentage of below poverty line. Everybody will get the opportunity in the equal manner and everybody will flourish irrespective of culture, region, language. My dear friend, stay awesome, stay productive, stay healthy, stay happy. Bye.
My dear honorable friend, if you like this video, please subscribe the channel and press the like button.